pẹ̀lú mi sanwó ẹ̀ ó yá pẹ̀lú mi tó fine pẹ̀lú mi tó set pẹ̀lú mi tó fine pẹ̀lú.
But Bobrisky will be seeing the video and be like, this is not fair. This is so unfair. Where is she? Why is she not here with me? But it is Nigeria. Nothing is fair, bro. Okay? Nothing is fair. Especially if you know that your last name is not that of one of those arenas. So nothing is fair. Just take it as it's served. May Nigeria not happen to you. Put it that way. Now, let's go to the next one where people are feeling like, if Tifnubu failed to do something about Wike, now some other groups came together. The way Wike is running Abuja, no, there will be a problem. And this is what their statement says, right? Here.
The choice of appointment made so far by the FCT minister is an affront to the Center of Unity status of the FCT. By and large, the FCT has been turned into an extension of Rivers State. There is an urgent need. The choice of appointment made so far by the FCT minister is an affront to the Center of Unity status of the FCT. By and large, the FCT has been turned into extension of Rivers State. There is an urgent need for the FCT minister to retrace his steps as the risks of polarizing the federal capital territory along ethnic and religious lines, which can potentially rupture the fragile peace in the FCT and its environment. The FCT minister must realize that he is the minister of the Federal Capital Territory and not the minister for Rivers State. So, the attempt to flood the FCT with politicians from Rivers State need to augur better for the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Reform Arewa Youth Coalition wishes to advise the FCT minister to see his appointment as an act of magnanimity by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu because he is a member of the opposition People Democratic Party territory. We are using this medium to call on the FCT minister to end his ethnic pursuit in the FCT ministry. It is expected that upon resumption of office, he should acquainted himself with the mandate of the FCT ministry to guide him in his conduct. The mandate of the FCT administration is to build and administer a federal capital territory in compliance with the master plan by the establishment and effective ensuring service-oriented administration that can respond to the needs of all residents and other stakeholders. The mandate of the FCT is clear. It is not for the interest of any particular ethnicity or religion. This much, the FCT minister must come to terms with moving forward. The FCT is not Rivers State, and the attempt to undermine the federal capital principle is in poor taste. The Reform Arewa Youth Coalition believes that in the spirit of unity and inclusiveness, the FCT minister must act right at all times in fulfillment.
Nuisance Lele. Nuisance Lele.
The more you look, the less you see. The more you look, the less you see.
And these are part of those who have become jobless immediately after Bukuari. Imagine somebody from Arewa reformed nonsense talking about ethnic supremacy in Abuja. The people that are not, these Sharia northerners, continue to believe that Abuja is a northern part of Nigeria when the people of Abuja are not Sharia northerners. It's just less than a year with a Wike. On that one, I wanted to go back to Rivers State and pack all those people who don't get job for Rivers State. Pack them into Abuja. Okay? So I can see more videos like this. All right? That's all I can say. Because, you know something? These are those who are feeding off. The ones that Tinubu sort of referred to. That you that said unemployed.
And we are competing with armed robbers and the bandits to recruit from the youths who are unemployed. 33% unemployed. Recruit 50 million youths into the army and the other thing. Take away from their recruitment source. What they will eat? Cassava, àgbàdo, corn, and the morning, yam in the afternoon. It's growing here. You create demand and consumption. For over 5 million army of boot camps. We create our food. Abi, that's money for the farmers. That's consumption for the soldiers and skill development. Don't call them illiterate. Don't talk about illiteracy. Anybody who can own gun, who can handle gun, who can cock gun and clean the chamber and cock and shoot is technically competent to repair a tractor in the farm.
That transmission line is a super highway. For generated electricity and power. They could not even make a down payment for a roasted corn. That transmission.
Give me a sec. I think I've got my wireless microphone pointed at a different direction, and it started making like that sound, not like that, but like. I think my time is up. I still have one or two things to say, or maybe I do not want to say wrong thing. It is better I just put a lid on it now. Open the curtains, right? For those of you who might want to have a say on this program tonight. So get your phone, all right? And the number to dial is right there on the screen. Use it. When I get back, I will take calls. And that could be your call. Meanwhile, before you leave, if you have to, remember to like this broadcast as well. Like the video if you have enjoyed your evening with me. I enjoyed myself so far. And if you had as well, right? Come on. Like it before you leave. And if you are not leaving, pick up your phone and call in if you have one or two things to contribute to this tonight, okay? I'll be back in a minute or two. Anyway, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, or brethren, in the temple of truth. I do have a caller. Let me take it. Okay. Here. Hello there.
Hello, Uncle Mayogun.
Hello, sir. How are you, Baba?
I'm fine, sir. And you?
Well, very well. Thanks for asking.
Sir, do you remember me?
I do, but just not the name. It sounded so like. Do you want to remind me?
Winfer.
Say that again.
Winfer.
The
The
14-year-old, right?
14-year-old.
Was
Yeah.
that the name you gave me the first time we ever spoke, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember Ife and all that. Oh, bless you. How are you, Baba? How are you today?
I'm fine, sir. Yeah, I'm good.
Fantastic. I'm glad you are on then, okay? Please.
Yeah. I just wanted to say hello, to be honest.
Say that again.
I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, you just wanted to say hi, like hello.
Yep.
So how is your mom? Is she around?
Yes, she's around and she's fine.
Oh, is she there with you now, right?
Yep. Right
Oh,
here,
brilliant.
beside me.
Grand. Is she interested in saying hi as well, or she's just there smiling at you while you're on the phone, no?
Ekalesa.
Ekalema. Oh, God. Because I was like, did Ife call me directly? Oh, okay. Now I think I get it better. The moment he said, "Did you remember me?" I said, "Tell me your name." And it's Ife. And I remember that it was, it was you who wanted to actually call in that particular day because I was saying the line wasn't working. And so he grabbed the phone and said, "I'll try him and see if it's working."
That's right.
So
Your memory is sharp.
I know. Anyway, how are you tonight, ma?
Adupe for law. We thank God. We thank you. Well done. Again, what can we say? We can only pray that God will continue to strengthen you, for the good work you're doing. It is marvelous. It's a lot of effort you put into this, educating every one of us, and again, making us interested in what is going on.
Yes.
But Allah àtúbọ̀ máa fún yín lágbára. Kò ní rẹ̀ yín o, go tire you because Nigeria matter dey tire person. I don't know how you dey do am.
Well, it's not been easy too, but it's just that sometimes when I remember that I have a lot of people that actually look forward to this, then that's all I needed.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
But I'm glad that you actually really enjoyed the conversation again tonight, like always. Okay, thank you so much.
As always, great work. Thank you too.
Yes, ma'am. And then my regards. See me where to Abuja again. Tell him I said hello.
Good night, sir.
I'm going to get that same eye next time, bro.
Yes, sir, of course. Good night.
Grand. You have a good one, okay? Good night.
Yes.
That is Ebun Ife right here in the UK. A very good brother. You see, I am a winner. Every time I remember that young minds like Ebun Ife that just spoke, to me just there, when I know, every time I remember that there are young minds like that who have been somehow been introduced to Mayegun's diary political and at the same time introduced to the real development back in Nigeria, their supposed country of their parents' birth. So when I know that young people like that are indeed having time, even if it's just an hour, half an hour, it doesn't matter. The fact that they actually have time to listen to this makes me feel like I'm a winner. I have won. Like I have won in life. This whole thing is not for a waste. Those are the generation that will remember that they got the right information at the right time, at their formative years when they are trying to understand the world. Somebody helped them to understand it better enough that they could make informed decisions. So that is my own trophy. That is my own award. Ebuife, you make me feel proud every time that I have somebody like yourself, patient enough to sit right there and listen to me. God bless you. Here is another caller on the line. Sorry for keeping you there. Hello.
Hello, Mayegu. Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. You?
Well, very well. Thank you. It's been a long night.
It's 39.
Quite a long day, if you ask me. Hear me out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Ferdinand from Newcastle.
How you doing tonight, Ferdinand?
I'm okay. My good, you see, I really love what you're doing. I really love what you're doing, and keep doing it because you know the establishment they watch your broadcast. You know they are getting your message.
They do
because there was something I noticed when Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. They tabled everything he was saying against Buhari. And even Nnamdi Kanu used to tell us then, because I used to listen to his broadcast, that do you know that if I want to broadcast by 8 o'clock, the federal government by 7:30, they've already tuned in, they're waiting for me.
There's no doubt in that, because you see, platforms like this, they are all normal things, okay? Every government in the world does it, okay? If they look at you and you are discussing just fun stuff, you are not a problem.
Yeah.
But the day you begin to discuss something that has to do with governance, government, politics, you begin to monitor.
You become a person of interest.
Yeah, you have a platform that will influence millions. They don't joke with it. And that is why when people look at me and say, you're just wasting your time, I'm like, okay, don't worry, give it time.
They don't joke with it. They have all their agents, even as the brokers, they are following you back to back. They are watching you on YouTube.
No doubt.
So keep doing what you're doing, because it's hitting them. It's hitting them. So what I wanted to say, you see the likes of you see Wike. Wike is example of what a leader should not be.
No.
He is a typical example of what a leader should not be. I don't have any. I already know that he's going to be, he's going to have problem in Abuja, because I know he will try to run Abuja like Rivers State. And he will have problem with it. I'm not in support of these northern fanatics who think Abuja is a core northern state and want to kind of like shadow Abuja. No, I'm not in support of them. But Wike also, the way he's also running Abuja, let us also be fair, it's not also good.
At least
Wike has destroyed property.
Yeah, I get you.
Yes. Yes,
but the impunity in the entire system seems to be something that everybody's just waiting to implement, right? It seems so.
Yes,
like everybody's waiting for their turn to now implement that. Somebody is watching right now. You remember when Jonathan was there and they said everybody in Abuja was dressing with art and Niger Delta this. And that was one of the reasons why they said Jonathan must go. He has to. Okay? They could no longer feel like they are in their area, Abuja, anymore. The Niger Deltas everywhere. Jonathan has to go in 2015. You remember that time now?
Yeah.
So, and that's why
you remember like,
and when Bukwari came, sorry, Ofedi, right? When Bukwari came, the entire Abuja turned to what? To North again. Even Igbos, they dress like Igbo boys, they dress like Aboki.
Like I was,
they live all day.
Like Aboki.
You get because of whatever they are pursuing in Abuja.
Exactly.
So maybe we can carry out the same thing. But Ferdinand, please.
That's the reason. Yeah. So now you see why I called was because after the other day you made the broadcast on Airpiece.
Yes.
I went and watched that interview with Allen Onyema in full with Arise TV. I watched that interview. Mayegu, it's quite a pity that Nigeria has gotten to this extent. The extent that our hatred, or do I say the hatred towards the Igbos, is quite more
institutionalized.
It's more than the quest for development.
That's right.
Do you get what I mean? Like the hatred that towards the Igbos is more than the quest for Nigeria to develop. So let me just explain what I just said now.
Yes. Now, they are more interested in sustaining their hatred towards the Igbos than how they are interested in developing Nigeria as a government.
Exactly.
So right.
Exactly. So instead of an Igbo man to be the one that will develop Nigeria, Nigeria rather prefers to remain underdeveloped rather than have an Igbo man develop. So now, when Allen Onyema was saying, he said they fought for 7 years, over 7 years.
Yes.
That their proposal was turned, like his country denied him. I mean, that kind of like puts a question mark on my head. Okay, his country denied him. Among the Nigerians that have been, you see the way all these Western airlines has been making money, milking our system. This is a country that is looking for forex, so a country that is looking for. Look at how the Western airlines has been milking our system. people fly from Nigeria, from UK, from London, any part of the UK to Nigeria for thousands of pounds. Among those people flying, are they only Igbos? Are there no Yoruba people flying there? Are there not people from other parts of Nigeria that are in the UK? So when you stopped Ali Nonyema, when Buhari's government stopped him from getting, they frustrated him. Did other Nigerians not take part in that frustration? Now that APs has entered the market, I checked flight details. The prices have come down. Every other Nigerian that is going to travel home now.
Have you heard the latest?
No. No.
There is another conspiracy against their same earpiece. So this time around, it's not from Nigeria. It's from those foreign airlines. You know what they are doing now? It's like coordinated. They all crashed all their prices below what earpiece crashed theirs to. And earpiece, they've crashed their own price to the most moderate level that actually really meets what they believe is the economic whereabouts of Nigeria right now. Anyone telling them to crash below that again, they will run at loss. And it's like, the guy is on TV now. He's telling everybody that they have started international conspiracies, right? So which simply means that the airlines, they will get the subsidy elsewhere. They will get it from. They will crash the number so that earpiece won't be able to. They won't be running on profits. So in the past 6 months, they may have to cancel the route again. This is where normally you will need your country. Are you with me, Ferdinand? This is where you will need your country.
Yeah, I'm here.
Where you have to stand up and say, if you try this with us, right? We are going to stop it from flying into our country. But no, it's Nigeria.
Yeah.
Just so you know, they're already threatening that. Just so that you know.
Wow, that's serious. I'll go and look into that. That's very, very serious. But again, it also shows you what we've been missing all this while. Because I traveled to Nigeria last time. I told you, I traveled. I know how much I paid for my flight ticket. Now Ali Nonyema has come into the market with a bullish approach, and they are trying to suppress it. But again, our government is if the establishment can actually forget about this hatred and wickedness, Nigeria would have gone. Maybe we wouldn't even be discussing about. We wouldn't even be discussing about breaking up now.
Not this way. Even if we are, it won't be this way.
Yeah,
a lot of us can't really wait for it to happen. It will be in a much like advanced, accommodated, and peaceful way of discussing and saying,
break up.
We are missing out on so and so. We want to break up. And they will say, why are you breaking up?
Why don't you
just ask for those things and they give them to you? And you are still part of us. I know we want to break up. Please now, don't break up now. Come on, let's share you guys. It would have been on a different atmosphere entirely. But yeah.
And if it was Dangote who wanted to run airpiece, I promise you, the federal government will not only give him. They will not only give him all the support he needs, they will even give him the money to go and buy more planes.
Are you saying, you are saying give him money? They will go. They'll give him money to buy more planes and give them to him.
Exactly. Exactly. So now, which is why Nnamdi Kanu, there was a question he asked during one of his broadcasts. He said, Scotland, that Scotland you are there, the population of Scotland is about 6 million.
Yes, so 5.5 million.
Yes. Now, in 2016, Scotland conducted a referendum that because majority of them wanted to leave the UK and become an independent country.
Yes.
And they were granted a referendum. Yes. Just 6 million people. You guys are not up to 6 million, but let me just say 6 million.
We're just under 6 million. Yeah, we always use that figure, okay? Because we're actually like 5.4, 5.5. That's the real population of Scotland. But I get what you mean.
Exactly. So now in the south, the Biafrans that want to leave Nigeria, they are over 10 million.
More.
They are over 10 million people or more, if not more than 20 million people. And these people, you don't deem them necessary to have the right to conduct a referendum to decide if they want to stay in that contraption or not. You're denying them. If they raise issue of referendum, you use your military force against them and see it as if they are trying to like form a terrorist organization. Like, I don't understand why
you criminalize the struggle.
You criminalize